begin. So, I just invite you guys, welcome you guys to this Sunday service. And however you are, wherever you come from, and however your heart is at this moment, we just want to invite you guys. And we just want to take some time to just prepare our hearts before we begin our service. So we're going to read up Psalm 50, just the first 6 verses of this psalm. The mighty one, God, the Lord, speaks and summons the earth from the rising of the sun to its setting. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God shines forth. Our God comes. He does not keep silence. Before him is a devouring fire, around him a mighty tempest. He calls to the heavens above and to the earth that he may judge his people. And gather to me my faithful ones who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. The heavens declare his righteousness, for God himself is judge. God himself is judge, and we were deserving of a different kind of judgment. But in this passage, it says that that we made a covenant with him by sacrifice. And obviously he's talking to the Israelites who had to make continual sacrifices to be reconciled with God. But in the end, God made that the ultimate sacrifice, where Jesus died on the cross for us, and through that we have a new covenant with him. And therefore, God can judge us in a new way, a way that is full of life and not death, and a way of righteousness and not through death. And so I want to invite you guys to just reflect upon the new covenant, the new judgment, as God judged us through a different lens, that through his Son that we have a new life. And let's just give thanks to God for that right now. Wherever we come from, whatever heart we may bring, let's just lay that down and say, Lord, we give this heart to you. We bring this week to you. But Lord, you have done something that is greater. So thank you. Greater than all that we can imagine and fathom, and sometimes we feel like this life that we lived is everything, and that we are in control, and that everything, all the world's troubles, ours are greater than it all. But Lord, you have the world in your hands, and by comparison, Lord, we are so small. Lord, you You are infinite, which is a concept that is impossible for us to comprehend. You are creator of all things. And just as we read here in this passage, Lord, you are the judge. And by the old covenant, Lord, we were judged in a very different light. But through your death and resurrection, we are judged as righteous. We are judged with life. And in you we have hope. And so, Lord, today we come to celebrate, we come to worship, we come to lift your name on high. And Lord, we thank you for who you are, what you have done, and for continuing to make our path straight. And we invite you here. Lord, take your place on your throne. Lord, be the King.